Okay, welcome everyone. This is working. Let's go. For today's review, today is 30th of October 2024. This is day 9 of my 2 million prop firm challenge. And we are in the green, like more than 7% up today on unrealized gain. But my realized gain is still minus 4.1%. So this is actually the current balance. So let's see this. Let's review today's day. So here we go. You can see that this is the portfolio I have still going on. Trade is still open from today. And during this live, I will only review the trades I'm taking for the EURUSD long I have just initiated. So I want to walk through the way I take my decisions, and we will review the last few days price action with the charts. So once we saw that, let's go. So as a reminder, I won't go today through all my list because I don't care. I will only focus on euro and dollar index. Okay, so let's go. So I need to recall what's my my strategy. So I promised this weekend I will finally make just the strategy clear in one specific video, just to understand what this is about. So I would like to show you how I thought about this. Yeah, what's going on here? To do that, I will add another chart, and I think we'll do that. I'm not really familiar with TradingView, but we will work both charts at the same time. Okay, so let's go. I will remove everything. Yeah, I will do that. Just I'm saving the charts, and then I will remove everything. So as a reminder, why I'm looking at both of these charts. So you have the dollar index, and you have here the futures corresponding to euro. Okay. My belief is that if you want to take a good trade with euro, you need to be aware that the chart of the dollar index might give you the best conditions to enter and exit your trades. So as you may know, euro is like weighted 57% of the US dollar index. Other forex pairs or Japanese yen, you have the pound, and you have the Swiss franc, and another one, the Swedish krona, maybe, I don't remember. But the idea is that euro weights a lot in dollar index, and studying both charts can enhance, that's my view, the decision making on taking trades. So when dollar goes up, you can see I'm taking the same here. Yeah, you can see that euro goes down. They just behave inversely. That's really important to understand. So just to recall the macro analysis on USD, the dollar index. I will show you that here. So my analysis on the 4-hour time frame from the dollar index. Okay. So my theory, my strategy tells that price never, show you that here, price never goes up in a straight line. Okay. It goes up, then, then it goes down a bit. Okay, and if the trend is up, it will go this way. Okay, that's a simplification of price action, but you might expect something like that. Okay, what I believe and what I have, it seems to work in the US dollar index, is that whenever price in a trend retraces, it retraces back in a specific zone. Just to show you how I do that, I will show you the levels next. Okay, so I'm taking, let's zoom that. Okay, I'm taking the Fibonacci retracement from the low to the high, and I expect price to go into this zone. Even if it's a wick, I don't care. Price goes down into this zone and then inverses. So it could be something like this. It could be something more deeper, sorry, or it could be something very light like this. Okay. Each time I see this, I consider this uptrend valid. Okay, we are still going up. So this. Okay, so that's really important. And even when you are studying higher time frames, this is what usually happens. Okay, so next time price will go down, it will go down exactly the same way. I take the low, sorry, again the Fibonacci retracement, take the low, I go to the high, and I expect price to come exactly, so it may enter the 0.5, but it's more about, I'll put something like this, the it's more about the 61% to 79% retracement. If you're familiar with ICT, he says that that's what we call the optimal trade entry. Okay, so I expect price to come here. So as long as we are still in this zone, my long setup is not invalidated. So with that, you have all my strategy. When so in an uptrend, if price goes down, but still remains in the OTE zone, optimal trade entry, so this is between 61% and 79% retracement from Fibonacci. Okay, then uptrend is still on the go. We are still in an uptrend. Okay, so I'll make something like this. Okay, so you see me coming. When is the best time to enter this uptrend? It's exactly here, when price comes into this zone and then reverses. Okay, you see a reverse pattern forming here when we are into the zone, getting out of the zone, and this is confirmation we are going up. So likely a good setup will be something like that. Okay, at this point, we only know up we reversed. Okay, so I'm entering there, I'm putting the stop there, and I'm targeting the previous high. That's a complete valley entry for me. Okay, good. And that's exactly the same for the downtrend. I won't go into the details. Maybe up. I think this is clear enough. Here you have the core of my strategy. So it fits here, really easy to understand, and I can apply that to any time frame. So because I have a job and I'm working all day long, I don't have time to do that on the lower time frame. So I do that on the higher time frame, usually taking at most the 4-hour time frame, and I also like the 15-minute time frame. Okay, that's both time frames I like to trade on. Fine. Once we said that, let's review recent price action concerning the dollar index, and we'll do the same for euro. So I will just remove every indicator here. I'll try to not save that. Yeah, I'll try to not save this. I'm removing all the drawings. I just don't have to hit save. Remove all the drawings. Okay, here we go. So from last time, okay, I have on my right euro, and here I have. Yeah. So let's go. Let's initiate all of this. I'm taking my Fibonacci retracement from one high. Let's take this one. Okay. I'm going here. I go, okay, to the low, and I see, I'm zooming a bit, okay. You could see that. So you understood the the zone. So I'm going to just remove them, so you only see the colors. So this is the colored zone of the OTE. Okay, so there is the low. Okay, so what I'm expecting, if this trend confirms to be descending trend, okay, I'm expecting to see some resistance at this specific level. Okay, so let's do that again, because I really want to be extremely precise when I am explaining that. And I'm going to replay. Let's do this. So I'm replaying here US dollar from, what's this date? April 16th, 2024. Okay. So let's go. We saw that, okay, price is here. So at this point, I'm not doing that. Yeah, let's say I start here. It will be easier to understand. So this is where I start my tests. Fine, beginning of the test. So let's go. Okay, I want to see, yeah, price going somewhere. So here I'm starting to take what's happening from the high to the low. And the idea is to extend this Fibonacci, I'll say, extension, okay, until a pivot point is made. So we're still going down, we're still going down. Okay, it seems here that we are inversing. Do you agree? Perfect. So when I come here, I set my low to the body close. I don't take into account wicks. Doing that again, you could see that good. Okay. So here, if the trend confirms to be down, I'm expecting price to come into the OTE zone and getting rejected. So something This would validate my descending pattern, okay, my descending trajectory. So let's see what happens. I'm continuing. Oh, okay, we can see here price getting into the zone. Let's see how it reacts to it. Okay, we breached the zone and we closed above that. Do you see that? This immediately, this candle invalidates my short thesis. Okay, so at this point, I don't believe anymore we are going short. So I'm just waiting for the price to continue. Okay, so at this point, what I'm doing is, okay, I don't care, we close above that, I don't care about the zone. Okay, that's the ideal cases. So now I'm waiting for the trend to continue and maybe define again. So what's interesting here is that when you take the Fibonacci retracement from this low to this high, okay, you can see this time that the OTE zone is here and is respected. You can see the wick going below, but the bodies of the candle respect that. So this might be an indication to go long. Okay, so here what we could expect is to go maybe higher. So when I see this, a possible trade would have been, okay, I'm rejecting this, I'm entering this, I'm getting my stop loss here, and I'm targeting the previous high, which is this one. So 1 to 21 reward to risk ratio, I'm not taking that. That's a joke. Okay. But this is the kind of processing I go through. Fine. Let's continue. Going to get easier from now. So now I'm not doing anything. Let's price continue. Oh, okay, we seem to be going down. So I'm taking, I don't trust this one. So the latest high is this one, and we seem to see to go to this kind of low. Let's continue. Okay, we continue going down. Okay, we seem that we have created a pivot point here. Do you see that? With a huge break of structure at this point. This confirms that maybe we are going down further. But at this step, I don't know. Because what I'm expecting is again price to come back here. Let's clear the graph. Okay. If price comes back here, gets rejected, we could expect to go to this low again. Okay, do you see where I'm going? Let's see what price does. So here, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. Whoa, what's happening? We can see that we are going down without going into the zone. So what does happen here? And that's really important. I'm just going to continue opening this and going there. Okay, this is not a new trend starting here. It's the same trend that has not been cleared yet, has not been confirmed. That's really important. So yeah, I'm going to write that. If a trend continues to go down without touching the OTE zone, then I continue to extend the current Fibonacci drawing from previous high to current low. That's really important, the extension of the zone. Okay, so let's continue. I don't care. So you can see that because price came a bit down, I'm just readjusting the zone, which now is there. we can't see that really much, but the orange zone just changed a bit. Okay. So let's continue that. We are still going down, still going down. Oh, what's happening here? I'm staying in the zone. We are exactly entering the OTE zone. If price, again, up, I'm moving that. If price gets rejected from this zone without closing above, I will consider that a valid confirmation to go short. So what I'm doing here is this kind of stuff. Up and targeting the low here. Okay, you see that? Well, let's see how it goes. Okay, we clearly rejected this zone. Do you see this? That's exactly what we did. So I'm entering the trade. Okay, I'm setting the stop loss here. Let's enter this trade. Seems fine. So you see, yeah, stop loss here. And I'm targeting the low here. 1 to 2 trade. Let's go. Let's do this. Have entered the trade. Let's go. Okay. Okay, didn't hit profit yet. We continue. I enter the trade. Okay, that's a loss. I'm completely fine with this. Okay, that in my strategy would have been a loss. Do you get the idea? Okay, perfect. So now I'm here. We can see that we just breached here over the OTE zone without taking any new low further here. So my short thesis is at this point disabled. Okay, it doesn't stand anymore. At this point, I'm taking a long time to explain that to you. I'm sorry, could be very long. You can watch this on ×2, ×4. I don't care. But here is exactly how I process my my strategy. Okay, at this point, I'm not short anymore because I made a new high and I closed above. Because I closed over the OTE zone from previous down leg. I don't know what to do. Screen that. I don't know what to do, but this is yeah, a loss. Perfectly fine. So let's continue to see what price does. So let's do again. Here is the low. Here is the high. If we are still going up into price, I believe that price will go back into the OTE zone, reverse from it, and then go higher. That's again how I deal. Let's see. Okay, I'm just sorry, move that. I'm adapting here. We are going higher. That's cool. Continue. We are going higher. That's cool. I extend the zone. You see that I update also the Fibonacci zone. Let's see how it goes. Okay, it seems that we reverse here. That's fine. I want price to go into the orange zone. Oh, what happens? We just destroy this OTE zone. So at this point, my long thesis is just destroyed and I'm getting ready to short again. So let's go. I draw again my Fibonacci retracement from the high to the low here. Okay. And my new zone becomes the OTE zone here. Do that. I don't know if this backtest will show you something nice. So what happens here? We can see price going up here, but it never goes here. So I'm just extending the zone. Do you understand how I process that? Okay, we continue extending the zone. Whoa, 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 what's happening? Extend the zone. I don't care. Go. Let's go. Are we going up? Not yet. Extend the zone. I update the OTE zone. You understood what this was here. Okay. Seems that we kind of reverse, but at this point here, don't be mad here. You don't want to do anything yet. Okay. You could think of going long because we broke the structure here and maybe we can reach this zone. I don't care. It wouldn't be with the trend, which I currently believe is down. So let's continue. Oh, I see a wonderful here bearish fair value gap. Do I want to short this? The answer is no, because here you have the 0.5%. When the price, in the price leg here, you have discount and premium when you want to short. When you short into this leg, you want to make sure to short price action when it is above the 50% mark, which is at this level. Okay, so you don't want to short that, even if it could work, but please don't do that. Okay, so I'm continuing. Maybe it would have worked here. Now you see, yeah, we are still in the go. Nothing's happening. We are still. Okay, so you see here, I don't want to short this, so I'm just going to, yeah, OTE zone is still here. The low hasn't moved because we are just moving here. Okay, price continue. I go a bit, yeah, fast. Go. Oh la la, what's happening? Price continues to go down. I'm updating. Okay. That's what I do. I update the zone. Let's see if price ever comes here. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. And I'm waiting. You see, we are here waiting from Wednesday, 1st of May. We are 15 days away. I didn't do anything. I don't care. Let's wait for the good setup. Price doesn't move. Price doesn't move. Price doesn't move. Price doesn't move. Let's continue. Oh, we are going up maybe. No, no. Okay, still extending the zone. We didn't back to the zone yet. Continue, we continue, we continue. Oh, okay. Going up maybe. And not. We didn't enter the zone. We didn't enter the zone. I don't want to do anything yet. Let's continue. Okay. What do we see here? We enter the zone. If I'm being rejected here at the OTE zone, meaning I don't close above, then I will enter the trade. Okay, this seems quite nice. I enter short, shorting here and targeting the low. And here, when targeting the low, I target the wicks. Okay, that's my strategy. So let's see how it goes. Might be right, might be wrong. I don't know. Okay, okay, going up. Okay, blocked here. Fine. That's good. Let's continue, but we didn't yet close above that. So I'm still short on this. Okay. Let's do that again. I'm shorting. Targeting again the low. Okay, I stopped again. And here I see I close above. So I took 2 losses in a row. Okay, same, we'll say strategy, 2 losses in a row. And I shouldn't cry about that. This happens. I don't care. I'm okay with losing twice in a row. So at this step here, you can see that I'm no longer short anymore on the US dollar index. Therefore, I take the previous low, which was there, take the low, I'm going to the high, sorry, and I'm starting again. If we are long, price might be rejected here. Okay. Okay, let's see this. Price coming down. Oh, not touching yet. We'd get into, yeah, we got into the zone. This might be a good trade. Maybe, maybe not. If we are long, this is what could be taken as a trade. Okay, okay, taking a loss. And more than taking a loss, we breach here the zone. So here, what's really important is that in reality, you only take the trades when there is obviously already a trend that is defined. Here we are going nowhere since here, and practically I wouldn't trade these trades. Why is that? Because in order my trend to be confirmed, I need at least one entering and validation of the OTE zone with price coming down and making a new low, which we haven't yet. Okay, so let's continue. I'm just clearing this, and to show you what happens later. Yeah, I will multiply it by 10. Multiply that. Okay, price is continuing to go. I don't care. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Okay, let's stop. So here, what I'm telling you is that when I'm here and I'm short and I see this kind of trend starting to form, we seem to go down. Okay, here, do I update the price down? Yes, because we didn't reach the OTE zone. At this level, did we reach the OTE zone? The answer is no. Even when you continue, you see that at the low, we didn't reach the OTE zone. So I'm just extending the zone. We understand that this is the core principle. So here, price continues, and I still don't hit the zone. So this means that if this trend is confirmed, I'm having that. Okay, so this works at any, I will say, time frame. Okay, for example, if I'm starting to see my low, my high here, and my low here, you can see that effectively the OTE zone is reached and targeted. This is my belief. This works at any time frame. So here, for me, from this local high to this local low, I'm completely fine shorting this. So shorting this, reaching the previous low and the wicks I said. That's a nice trade. Okay. Perfect. Then price continues to go down. I'm still going down. I'm making a new low here. I'm still bearish on that. You remember, downtrend is like making lower lows and lower highs. So here, same thing. I got to a local new high here. All right. A local new high. Let's see where it goes. At least here for the moment. If you continue, okay, we're going here. Are we going to OTE zone? We are. We didn't close above yet. You can see some wicks. I don't care about the wicks. Okay, this is clearly a rejection. what I'm doing is again shorting that. I'm shorting this shit up to the week, here or here, depending on what you want. Okay, I don't care, and you reach the opposite low. And you want to make a new low. Okay, so even you can reach this one, I don't care. So 5 or here, 260, I don't care, you choose whatever trade you want. Let's see how it goes. Okay, you see that? That's clean, isn't it? So here, some days apart, 3rd of July, yeah, like 20 days later, let's take the conservative thing. You have 2.6 hours, 3 hours here. You're already at 6 hours in 1 month, in 20 days. Okay, that's quite interesting as a strategy, no? Because here the trend is still going down. We made here a new low, and let's continue doing this. So I'm just waiting. I'm just drawing now the new low and the high, the low. And let's continue. Price still goes down. That's fine. That's fine. I like that. Continue. We are in a trend. Fine. Update the low. Puff, puff. Price going maybe a bit up. No, we don't. I'm continuing updating the trend, the Fibonacci extension, because we didn't reach the OTE zone yet. Let's continue. Going up maybe? No, yeah, I don't care. Whoa, some of you might say, whoa, massive inversion here. Whoa, I want to be long. Who the hell wants to be long here when the trend is clearly down? Okay, I don't. I wouldn't take that. Oh, are we reaching the OTE zone? Not yet. Up. Fine, let's continue. Where is the OTE zone? Are we reaching the OTE zone? We are not, we are not, we are not. We only reached the 50% retracement, which is for me not enough. Clearly not enough. Let's continue. I click button anytime one candle of 4 hours passes. This is really important to understand. You need to be quite calm about time passing and you doing just nothing. Let's continue. Nothing is happening. We have still this low. Like price, do something. I want to show my viewers something. So I'm doing this live. I didn't rehearse that. Okay, I don't take the wicks. I don't care of the wicks. Price seems to go up. Okay, people will see you and tell you, wow, do you see this leg down? Do you see this leg down? We have some massive fair value gaps here. We got rejected. Okay, I want to short the hell out of this. I mean, I don't. I only want to short when I'm above the 50% retracement on this whole leg here. So maybe it would work, but I'm not in the best position to do that. I'm just continuing. And you could see that the short, yes, did come back here. So let's continue to update. Okay, very long downtrend here, started August 15 and continuing here. Okay, I don't care. I try to go faster. Oh, what's going on? Not yet. Not yet. Oh, we are in. We're in the zone. You see that? After waiting for like, yeah. After waiting like August to October, which is now late September, we got into the zone. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So now let's see if we are rejected from this zone. Okay, it seems we are. Okay, you can wait whatever you want here. You can choose whatever you want. But seeing this, might be a fine occasion to short this. You might be right, you might be wrong. It's just a bet. Don't blow yourself. And what I want to do is to target the low here. That's a 7-hour trade. Could yeah, make it win or loss. Nobody knows. Okay, blown in like 4 hours. Perfect. That's a loss. I'm fine with that. I don't care. Perfect. And what's the news? We came here and we closed above this massive OTE zone from this downtrend here. So at this point, I'm not short anymore. Okay. So what I'm doing is creating my new uptrend and waiting for confirmation on at least one time rejection of this zone. So to sum up, and that's really important, at this specific candle, my short thesis is obsolete. My long thesis is not confirmed, because is not confirmed. To be confirmed, I want at least one reversal from the long leg OTE zone, which is in fact yeah, this one. You got that. Is this one. So here I'm not long yet. So let's go. Continue. Okay, it seems we are going down, up, down, up, down. Sorry. I need to put that here. The specific candle is this huge green candle here. So let's continue. Okay, it seems that we are going up, so I'm updating the zone, the extension. Let's continue to do that. We are still going up. Dollar is going up. Everyone, dollar is going up. Oh, what's happening? Dollar is going down. But what's happening on the higher time frame? Do you remember me telling you that this could be applied to any time frame? So if I remove some drawings, I can take the high from here, seeing that it hasn't been challenged yet. Okay, if you see the OTE zone, not challenged yet, not challenged yet, not challenged yet. And we come here. And guess what's happening? We just enter the OTE zone. Just clearing this. Okay, and what's fine here is moreover, you can see that you can see some confluence, like a massive fair value gap here within the OTE zone. Okay, and we see that we are rejecting from it. Okay, so this is for me clearly an indication of going short. So I completely fine at this point to take that, getting short and targeting a new low. Okay, stopped. That's a loss. Good for me. We are still in the OTE zone. We are still in the OTE zone. We are still in the zone. And this time, the best approach would see to be a breakout, to see something like confirmation of we are effectively going down. Okay, we don't. We go higher. Is that a problem? No, because even if we closed above this fair value gap, we are still in the OTE zone. You see, this is the 79% mark. We are still in it, okay? And we can see price going down, okay? And starting to being rejected, okay? So you can wait for confirmation to leave the zone here, or you may not. Okay, up, up, up. You might think that this is enough to go. That's your choice. You could, okay? You're free to do whatever you want. But for me, the best entry is that we are waiting for a break of structure to confirm that we want to go short. That's the best possible entry. And what's happening is that we are perfectly here today. Okay, we finished the backtesting. We are today, October 30, and here we are. Okay, so my guess is that at this specific zone, we started to see DX having issues making new highs. We are in the OTE zone of this long bearish dollar trend. Okay, from the past month, since October, we can see that dollar went really up. That's impressive. But on the longer time frame, for me, we are still short. We are still short the US dollar. So what I did is that, in fact, I anticipated. I made a choice. As I told you, I didn't wait for this break of structure to occur. I anticipated that, okay? And when I saw that we were in the OTE zone, let's break down this into the smaller time frame. Remember, I'm short. So now I'm trying to find a short possible entry. I see this. What do you see? We go through the OTE zone, we blast it. I don't want to be short. But we are still in the massive OTE zone here. So this is not working. Let's do it again. I'm moving that up to the new low. Okay, a low that seems to be made is here. Okay, at first, you could see this as a massive gap, fair value gap to go maybe higher, but in fact we didn't. Okay, when I see this kind of thing, I'm zooming that. But remember, we are in the OTE zone from the higher time frame. When I see that, okay, we are short. You see that we seem to be like reacting from somewhere here, but I'm expecting to go higher, to make a new high. And here we barely make a new high, depending on the CFD or the index you're looking. We don't make a new high, maybe enough of a sweep of liquidity, but that's all. We don't make a new high. Right. We failed to make a new high at this point. Okay, so at this step, okay, I'm starting to think again, going short. When I see this, okay, OTE zone, OTE zone, OTE zone. Whoa, what's happening here? Massive candle up. We take the highs. And we close below the OTE zone. That's for me a strong rejection. Really strong rejection. So here, my view was to anticipate yeah, I would say the down movement, I will say. On drive doing, I don't know. At this point, we effectively rejected the zone. So what I want to do is going here and short the US dollar. Going here, if you are in the lower time frame, that's a one-to-one trade. Okay, but as I want to make a new low, this is what I would have done if I want to trade this time frame. But remember, I'm in this massive leg down, which means that maybe I'm completely crazy, but extending the low here might be possible. This target, this 12-hour target, is a real possibility for me. Okay, so that's what I've been doing here and the entry I took. So as I don't effectively enter long or short here, I want to show you, so this is the 4-hour time frame, what's going on, the same analysis, but with the 15 minutes time frame. So I'm removing the drawing, and we are doing the same. I'm dezooming all of that. Okay, remember we are in the OTE zone, and this is what's happening. 15-minute time frame. Okay, I see that. Same thing. Up, down, fluff. I got up, closed above here. I'm not short anymore. But I don't make a new high either. Okay, so I'm not long. I'm not long. I'm drawing again this. What's happening? Again, I get completely smoked. I don't get smoked. I don't have any positions, but I close above. Okay, that's fine. And here again, starting to have something. But here, look at the magic when it works. Look at this. Take the high, I take the low, only the bodies. Up. What do I see here? Strong rejection of OTE. You see that? Strong rejection. That's for me the go for short position. Okay, that's a possibility, because I'm a bit, I will say, more interested into the higher time frame. I'm targeting a low that is much more interesting. Okay, could be, so we made a new low. We failed to make a new high here because this is not a real new high for me. Okay, just kind of sweep here, not a significant new high. So if I want to make a new low, I need to go below this point. That's a 4-hour trade should have taken here. Okay, let's continue. So here, this is cleared immediately. You see that? So now if I want to continue this, so here I have my downtrend, which is confirmed. Okay, I get rejected here. I still believe I will go downtrend. Even if I didn't close the trade yet, I take the high, I take the next low. Okay, we didn't make a new low neither, but we see that we keep being rejected from this specific OTE zone. And what's amazing is that we keep being rejected also if we take the thing in the other side. You take the high, you take the low on the long run. Now, not exactly because we close here below. If I take this leg long, okay. But we had some crazy pattern being formed like that. Draw that whatever you want. I don't use pattern when I'm trading. So when I see that, and I see that we make a new low here, I'm completely fan of this. So here we take the thing up, doing again. So at this step, we enter the zone. You can see that. And you can continue extending whatever you want. So my guess here is that on the 50-minute time frame, we kept making new lows from here. So new low here, new low here, new low, not yet, not yet, here. So what's happening? If I want to take a trade and I see, okay, I'm taking the higher time frame, what do I see? Exactly the same. Works in different time frames. You can see, you can take like 4 or 5 bars, or take more of them, because you can consider here that our price didn't have time here to effectively come back directly here because the trend wasn't really formed, and that's true. Okay, you could consider that only because here when we broke the structure, we effectively entered a downtrend, which means that this is obsolete. This doesn't make any sense. You could do that. Quickly could do that. And what's happening? Okay, marvelous. We are effectively entering the zone and rejecting it very quickly. And this was wonderful to see. Okay, you can take that whatever you want. You can take that here and target the previous low. Would have been a 3-all trade in some minutes. Okay, you really need to understand that. So once I'm here, sorry for that. Am I still on? Yeah. When I see that, I take the high, I take the low. I'm still completely bearish on US dollar. And I expect if price comes back to the OTE zone, I would be really happy, and gets rejected, I would be really happy to short it again. Okay, so price maybe tomorrow will do, and then 3 new lows. That's completely possible. Okay, so I'm not completely worried of getting here a break of structure. Oh no, it destroys my my thesis of being short on DX. No, okay, this is cool. Price goes up and down, and I only expect it continues to go down. That's my view, because it's aligning with the higher time frame we saw on the 4-hour chart. Okay, as a reminder, we were something like here. Here, oof. Wonderful trade. Okay, so once we did that with crazy US dollar, it has been 1 hour. Maybe I will give some really detailed timestamps so you can effectively see the most interesting part here. But once I did that, I do the same with euro. So let's switch to euro on the 4-hour time frame, which is supposed to be the opposite. Okay, look at that. I'm taking May, April, because that's where we started to see some things. I'm taking here, I go up, up. On the very, very short term, here is what I see. Okay, a low, a high, we close below, I'm not long. Starting again with next leg. A low, a high, What's happening? I update. Okay. I extend. Look at that. We exactly enter OTE zone. Look at that wonderful price action. Okay. We get rejected from the zone. I'm entering long, and that's all. That's all. Up, targeting the new highs, the recent highs. That's a 4-hour trade. Hello, welcome to Simple Trading. I target the wicks always, okay? Perfect. So I effectively bounced from this. So now I'm fucking long on euro. Let's do it again. Take the low. I take a new high, which is here. I extend the zone. Oh, interesting. I only touch. Does it count? No, it doesn't. I want to go deep lower into the trend. So I keep extending the zone. I keep, extending the zone. Okay, that's the zone. So I come here at this specific point here. I think I would have taken a loss because I effectively get rejecting from the zone, but I didn't break the structure. So this would have been a trade idea that would have been a loss, and maybe some confluence would have been to wait for let's say a break of structure here when you effectively reverse. So here in this zone, once you reach the zone, you can imagine the inversion pattern you like. I don't care anything that that works, okay, for you. You can enter early, anticipating and taking the risk of having a loss because you want to maximize the reward to risk ratio. That's a possibility. Or you wait for eventual confirmation, but that lowers your reward to risk ratio. You do whatever you want. So here we close below. Okay, I take a loss. So here I take a loss on that. But I don't quite close below. Here I do. Here I do. This is not working anymore. Not working anymore. So now what I'm doing is looking for a new trend to be defined. I can take the high and the recent low that was acquired. Maybe here, and see how price reacts here into the OTE zone. Nothing much here. Okay, nothing much. Good. So when continuing to do that on the long term, you can see that sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. If you want to go into the higher time frame, because you don't want to monitor candles by 4 or 5, you end up doing this. Take the low. Take the low. I take the high. How we are doing here seems to be fine. Okay, when I quit here the zone, I'm taking here, and I can't take the stop loss here if I want. I don't care. Put whatever you want. You have already a 3-hour trade. Okay, I don't care. So this way is cleared, and we make a new high. Let's continue that. We are here. We make a new high. We get into the zone. You enter long. When you leave the zone, you can put a tight stop or not, and you target the previous high. That's a win. Let's continue that. Take the low, we take the high, which is not challenged yet. It's not challenged yet. We come back here, and what we see is price being not respected here. So this long trend starting here doesn't work anymore. Up, remove everything. However, as I told you, okay, here it's really not clear what's happening with euro, okay? Because as I said, long, up. If we were still long, we would have expected price to do something like this. Here, to go up. We didn't. Instead of that, we seem to go down to this low and then reacting to it. We don't really understand what's happening here. Oh no, I just entered saved, which means all my previous drawing been erased. Okay, that's a pity. I don't care. So here I'm okay with the fact that it's quite complicated to see here what to do. That's why I always combine this with what's happening with DIX. With DIX, the trend is extremely clear for me, at least. If I want to have a perfect, I will say, entry and a low risk entry, here is what I would do. I would wait for price. If it even goes and closes below this 61% retracement, I would put the stop here and I will target the new low. This is a 4-hour trade with a great possibility of getting a win. Here, what I did, in fact, was just a bit anticipating, so I didn't respect exactly what I told you, but I know we were here in the time frame, and I tried just to zoom to see if there were some possibilities to enter short in the lower time frame. And you can see that once we took here this liquidity level, let's see what euro does. It breaks the structure. Okay. Are we bullish? I don't know. Oh, look at that. Look at that. How can't you be bullish when you see that? Oh no, I have a massive fair value gap here. We have been rejected once. Oh, we are getting rejected twice. No. If this was really a really strong fair value gap, we would have taken this low. We have been rejected here with this huge candle, and we would have gone there to make a new low. We didn't. We just bounced back into the OTE zone. Okay? When I see this kind of shit, up, I'm taking this trade. Where do I take my stop loss? So here we are, Monday, 2 o'clock October. I'm stopping the replay. Monday on the 4-hour time frame. Monday to Tuesday, Monday, 2 o'clock, which is this beautiful candle. No, yeah, 1 o'clock. Okay. This candle. I'll change the color to something violet. Okay, do you see that? Monday, Friday, Sunday, Monday. Okay, so when here I see this, I'm like, okay, we didn't make a new high. We didn't make a new high, despite being rejected into this zone. Okay, we didn't make a new high, and we get strongly rejected. We get strongly rejected. Okay. So here, remember these graphs are inverse, which means this violet line is here. So at this point, which stop loss do I choose? Do I choose the stop loss associated here to this? Let's see, where is the stop loss? They're really tight here. Do I set the stop loss here when I'm entering the trade, or am I setting the stop loss to this level? And the answer for me was this level, because here I had this crazy equivalent high here, which means this low and this low are quite the same regarding DIX. That's how I see that. This means that I'm effectively taking this specific stop loss for this euro long trade and being really, really long about that. So just to sum up, on DIX, the trade would have been this one. But how amazing, because on DIX, a few moments later, I would have get stopped because there was again a new sweep of liquidity on the 4-hour time frame, which didn't take the lows here, the first low on euro. Okay, so some of you call that SMT, call that whatever you want. Okay, this kind of thing, and here, yeah, this kind of thing. Okay, so here I got saved from this specific huge movement, and I'm still being short on this wonderful DIX and long on this wonderful euro. So from there up, there is what I did, and obviously when I saw that, I started to take again new trades. For example, I saw here the low, and again we didn't make a new low here on euro. Okay, just have some wicks, but we didn't make a new low, and we are making today a new high. So that's completely fine. If I see from, let's say, this low, price come back to this OTE zone on euro. It already has, obviously, but it would be fine for me, and still I will be long on euro if price did something like this. Maybe it will, maybe it won't, but that's exactly the same here for DIX. Okay, I would expect that maybe it will happen, maybe not. I also started trading the lower time frame, so I did take some trades today. Effectively, when I saw that, you see this wonderful thing up. The low is here. When I saw that, this candle, I confess that I took some longs here. I took some longs without going. I didn't close them yet, but I really took these longs here. I came into the 61%, we'll say, zone, and immediately we got out of it, reacting to a fair value gap here. Okay, there was no question for me to get long at this specific level. Okay, so I added some trades here, and I'm still holding them. So what's happening now for euro? I'm hoping I would be not surprised, okay, if price comes back here, and the answer is not. Because you can see that on the 15 minutes time frame, we already took the 60% retracement level. No, we didn't. I'm saying a mistake. Up, we are here. I'm longing. Okay. Longing. Okay. So here it was a pure speculation because we didn't reach at the time where we reached this specific zone. We were only like 50% retracement from the huge leg up. Okay. So this was a big an anticipation for me. This is not part of the strategy, but it contributed to scale up the position. And I did take some trades here long, and I took some losses because I thought price wouldn't go lower than this specific level, but doesn't matter. So from now, I would expect price to come back to my initial, I would say, level, which is this one. Maybe taking this low. That's completely possible. And I will still be long on the euro. Okay, that's a complete possibility. Okay, I think this is long enough for today. I will try to give precise timestamps because this video is way too long, but I think I told you many things. So let's see what you think about that. But today, what did futures do? We went up a lot. What was that about? Oh, what's happening? Oh, okay. My short on US SPX seems to be now in the positive. Okay, that's fine. So you can see the lots of trades I took into this zone. I'm taking the 4-hour time frame. When I took the smaller trades, it was always lower risk. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here we are. I don't know if this is clear or not. Okay, so we are still going up, it seems. If price goes back here, I wouldn't be surprised at all. That's my view, and I will still be holding. So as a reminder, I was like more than 4% down on my 100K account here. And I'm still holding the PnL because I'm really long. You can see I bought a lot of euro today at 13.30, which is precisely when we came back here. Yeah, I will show you that. Show you that on the 15 minutes time frame. This might be worth it or not. Yeah. So we were getting out of this. So my first long was here. I added up here. We went up, we broke the structure. Oh, no, what's happening? I don't know if I have Fibonacci retracements. Fibonacci raise. I don't know what. Fibonacci arcs. I don't know what's that. I don't know if we have Fibonacci retracement in this tool set. Oh, Fibonacci retracement from the low. Whoa! To the high here. Okay. when I saw that, okay, that's quite crazy. When I saw that, a price coming to the 50% retracement and reacting from it, I immediately took some longs here. Okay. I did take some longs here because I thought that we were reacting from this huge fair value gap. We didn't. That's fine. But I did take some additional here. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know it was working. Cool. So here, what's happening? And it's very possible price again to come down into this zone. This high to this low is very possible. I don't know what will happen. Okay, that's all for today. That's all for today. I won't get more into details. I think that's enough. Okay, a bit low. But let's hold it and see if this trade is enough to pass the account. So I need to reach 10%, 8% for most accounts. I need to revalidate that again. But I need 2,200,000 here for 10%. I'm still holding this marvelous trade, and I hope one day this PnL could be real. That's all for me for today. Thank you, and see you next time. Goodbye.